Missouri Mike. Hey guys and gals, this is Missouri Mike. Hey, I'd had some comments on a few of my videos that I'd put out about cleaning a nickel. So I'm going to start this off by, I'm going to take this cup. It's just a cheapy cup, and I'll show you what I'm going to do with it here. I'll get right back with you. Okay, I'm back. Pardon the mess, the maid is out for the day. So don't look too close to the kitchen, because this is my coin room kitchen. I don't eat here. It's just more of a cleanup area. So I put about half of that or so full of white vinegar, just cheapy white vinegar you get at the store. And now I want to put it in the freezer. Now I don't want to freeze real hard, but I want to freeze slushy. So a couple hours, it'll probably be froze, and then I'll get back with you on this. So I'm going to set it in the freezer here. Just any old freezer you got at your house, and just set it in there. And what you want that vinegar to do is kind of freeze and kind of get not super hard, but just a little bit crunchy hard. And then we'll get right back. Gang, my stuff is frozen here, and I'm draining off the liquid portion. Not a lot of liquid there, just a little bit. So now I'm going to take it, got that drained off. I'm just going to crunch up the ice. See how I'm doing that? You can use anything you want, just crunch it up like this. Get it where it's crunchy. Okay. We've got it pretty crunchy. Now then, I'm going to go in the coin room here. Follow me in here, and here's our next step. So I'm taking it in the coin room here, and I'm going to put right here on the table. Then what I'm going to do, I'm going to open up the cabinet here. Let me get right back with you here. Okay, I'm back. Darn cabinet was stuck. Alright, made me look weak for old ladies. So we're putting some hydrogen peroxide in there. I'm going to go ahead and fill it to the very top with that hydrogen peroxide. About that deep there. Alright, so now we've got the regular old cheapy hydrogen peroxide. Get anywhere. So now our stuff's really cold. Okay. And it's crunchy and cold. Okay. Now I've got a coin figured out here. I'm going to tell you right now, you do not want to do this on a coin that you can get a date off of. I got this buffalo here, and I'm not sure if we're even going to pull a date off of it, but this coin's worthless. Has no date on it or anything. Now, remember, when you do this to a nickel, it destroys the patina on the nickel. In other words, it's going to turn out white. But it will raise the coin enough. In some cases you can pull a date off of it. Now I got this is in really bad shape. It may not even pull a date off this one. But it isn't worth anything. And it's going to make it look awful bad. So remember, don't do this unless you want to just destroy your coin. Because all we're worried about here is trying to get a date off this buffalo. Okay? So let me show you what I'm going to do now. I got this deal here, 2 alligator clips on it. And I'm going to stretch it out here. Okay. And it doesn't matter which end you use. And let me get right back with you here. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I got this on this real heavy wire. And I'm going to force it down in the liquid. And it's going to sit there. Once I get it in there, we want it completely submerged. Got to go just a little bit more here with my wire. Whoops, hang on, let me get that right. Hang on a second. Okay guys, I finally got it set where I wanted. Now we've got the coin, which is the buffalo nickel, sitting inside the liquid, completely submerged with the little alligator deal at the top. So we're going to give that, I gave the other thing I did all night, so we'll probably give this quite a while anyway. and then we'll get back to you and see what the results are. Now, this should start changing and turning any time here. It'll take a little bit and it'll start turning. It takes just a little time to react. And I'll show you here in an hour or so what the reaction is and see if we've got any reaction yet to it. Alright, get back with you. Alright gang, it's been about 30 minutes or so. You can see how the old nickel is bubbly here. It's getting kind of late, so I'm going to leave it in there, but you can see the water's already getting green, like this is green. And so it's making a reaction that we need to have. So it's getting late. I'll leave it in there the rest of the night, and we'll look at it tomorrow together and see what it looks like. You will be surprised when you see this. Remember, if you do this, your coin is going to be a lot different looking when you bring it out, but it may achieve a date for you. In some cases it will, in some cases it won't. But you can sure see the reaction that's going on. She's bubbling away. All that grime and stuff that's caked on it. And that's just an acid reaction right there. That's all it is. We're not using any electrical now. All this is a vinegar bath, cold chippy water, and a peroxide on topper with a low alligator clip holding it upright. Alright, we will check tomorrow and see what she looks like and get back with you. Alright guys, so my nickel has now been in there overnight, and I'm going to pull it out of here and then I'm going to show you what it looks like. So hang on there. I'm going to get it here and you can see that, and you can see how that looks. So let me do a little rubbing on it here. See how it turned the water green like that? And let's look at it in the light. See how it turned it? It pretty much ruined the coin. It doesn't make it very pretty at all. But it does bring out some of the details in it just a little bit better. This one didn't turn out quite as good as some of the other ones I've done. In this case, I'm not sure, the date's still obscured, but that's what that does to it. So if you want to take a chance and you got a coin, you just want to play with it, just give it a shot. I usually lay it in some mineral oil for a few days, and that actually helps it raise the grain a little bit too. So you can do that just by taking it, and I've got me a little mineral oil here. Lay it in the mineral oil, and after a day or two, pull it out, check it over again, and kind of brush it off with a light brush here, and you'll kind of get a feeling of whether you're going to get anything better out of it or not. It takes a day or two for that to raise the grain a little bit, but you got all that old patina off there and brought it back original color. There, that looks a little better with that oil on there. So you can see the details a little bit better. Makes it shiny. Alright guys, I hope that was informational to you. That's just one of the things you can play with to help you get your dates off your coins, and it does work. This one didn't, like I say, it didn't turn out quite as good as some of the others, but that's what happens. Alright, crushed vinegar, frozen, drain the juice off the top, crush it up, put some hydrogen peroxide in there and leave it in overnight. Thanks for watching. As always, this is Mike. On to the next one, and I'm out.